Friends, what up? Got a lesson for you today. A little subscriber request lesson from my main dude, Josiah. So the song is by We the Kingdom. It's called Peace. And just a quick little plug about this song and the original album it's from. So it's originally from the album Bethel produced about a year or so ago. That album, for some reason, I don't think it was very well known, or it got like, a lot of people knew about it. But basically, the album that the song "Peace" is on, that whole album, like 10 or 11 or 12 songs, was constructed, designed, and recorded in such a way that the tones that were being produced in the songs and throughout the recording process and the mastering process, some of the tones, and I'm probably gonna mess this up for sure because I ain't no scientist or neuro, whatever you want to call it, but basically the way the album was produced, the tones, the melodic notes, and all this stuff, it's proven and shown to combat anxiety and depression and negative thoughts and all of that stuff. So for me, somebody who struggles, and I've told you all this before, somebody who struggles with anxiety a lot, probably on a daily basis, I have listened to this album so many times, falling asleep at night, putting it on in the car, in between work appointments or whatever it may be. So just, if you're having anxiety and if you're having just really unsettledness and uneasiness, I'd encourage you just go back to this song, or that album, and just put it on and just lay there, sit there, listen to it, let it just kind of let God do what God does through the beautiful gift of music. So I wanted to just plug that because even the last few days I've been listening to this song from the album, and then a few other songs from that album, just to kind of calm some of my own anxious, hyperactive thoughts up here, which I get all the time. So anyways, gonna teach you how to play the song, how to worship to it, all that good stuff. It's in the key of B. So this song, we're gonna go G shapes. And it's gonna be, we're gonna put a capo on the 4th fret, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts the guitar into the key of B. So if you wanted to play along with the song or with the recording, this is what you would do. So really this song is just kind of some nice, soft finger picking. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. I'll also just show a really basic strum pattern if you don't really know how to finger pick, or you're not really that skilled at it yet. So I'll show you some of those things, and up top and in the description below I'll also include some helpful videos I've done showing you exactly where my fingers are going for each chord, and like which strings you should be strumming for each different chord. So the intro is going to be E minor, D over F sharp, G, and then C. So you can pick it, or you can just strum it, or however you wanted to do it. But the verse, it's going to go G, D, and then we go to this A minor chord, which when I'm playing in the key of G, I usually just do this. I call it the easiest A minor. You're just putting your, basically if you were in the C at 9 position, and take that middle finger off, and then you would play the bottom 5 strings. You could do that for an A minor, or if you wanted to do the true A minor and hear that note there, you could definitely do that, whatever you want to do. So it's going to go G, D, A minor, E minor, C, G over B, back to the A minor. So what I'll do is I will just kind of do down strums and sing through where the changes are. and then I'll show you the little finger picking pattern and how to do that. So starts on the G. When my mind is like a battlefield and my heart is overcome by fear, and hope seems like a ship that's lost. Did I say ship? A ship that's lost at sea. Verse 2. My enemies on every side, I'm tempted to run and hide. Your gentle whisper reaches out to me. So you could literally just kind of do this song, worship to this song, just using the down strums. It's not meant to be when my mind is like a you know, you can definitely add that maybe in the next verse. But for that first verse, just keep it nice and chill. So if we're doing finger picking, so what I would do for the finger picking is get into my finger picking position here, and if you're new to finger picking, I'll put a link up top and in the description below showing you how I finger pick. I call it finger pick like a worship leader with 3 fingers. Super easy. So if you haven't seen that video and that lesson, this may not make entire sense to you, but we're gonna roll with it. So check that lesson out if you need to. So it's gonna be the same pattern I teach in that lesson. So thumb, pointer, thumb, middle. That's the exact pattern you'll use for the verses, for the chorus. So singing wise, just where that goes. When my mind is like a battlefield and my heart is overcome by fear, and hope seems like a ship that's lost at sea. And just that little riff there at the end, it's just you're hammering onto that, and then you're hitting that ring finger on the high E string. And then so verse 2, you can do my enemy, same thing, on every side, and I'm tempted to run and hide. Your gentle whisper reaches out to me. So I would just do that for the verses, and then just so you're not too confused, I did throw in my favorite chord that I called the C-shaped D chord. You can add this in to play instead of just your regular D chord here. So it's just your C major, slide it up 2 frets, 1, 2, and it's just such a nice, pretty sounding chord. It's just a different voicing, a different way to play a D chord. So I'll put a link for that, you know, up top and in the description below if you've never seen it and that's still confusing to you. So I didn't want to just throw that in there and not explain it. So that's the C-shaped D chord. So then let's get to the chorus. So the chorus is going to be C, D, E minor, D over F sharp, G. So, and peace holds me when I'm broken, sweet peace that passes understanding. When the whole wide world is crashing down, I fall to my knees and breathe in your peace. So that, let me just kind of unpack that chorus a little bit. It's a little bit more chords in there than I was remembering. So it's gonna go C, D, E minor. So peace holds me when I'm broken. So that's kind of like a walk up, D over F sharp G, when I'm broken. Sweet peace that passes understanding. When the whole wide world is crashing down, I fall to my knees and breathe in your peace. And then that'll just kind of go back to the intro, which is E minor, D over F sharp, G, and then C. So maybe I'll just kind of run through that one more time to make sure we're on the same page on that chorus. So coming out of the verse 2, near the chorus, peace, it holds me when I'm broken. Sweet peace that passes understanding. When the whole wide world is crashing down, I fall to my knees and breathe in your peace. Do, 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 do. So that's the, like the little intro, the turnaround there. So again, you can finger pick that the same way. Peace, it holds me when I'm broken. Sweet peace, when the whole wide world is crashing down, I fall to my knees and breathe your peace. You know, so something like that. You can play around with that, see what feels right for you. And then yeah, just, you know, verse 3, you can still do the finger picking, or if you want to just kind of get into a little strum pattern, it could be do 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 do. So I'm just going down, 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 up on every chord. Down, 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 up, 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 down. You do the same thing with the chorus, same strum pattern. So then once you get through that last chorus, you'll go into that little intro chord progression, the E minor, D over F sharp, G, do, do, so down, do, 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 do. And that's actually the same chord progression and the same timing you're going to use for the bridge on this. So it's going to go, I remember who you are. You're the God who's never far. So I will not be afraid. God, you always keep me safe. So that's literally, that's your chord progression. And it's, you know, you're doing down strums on the E minor, the D over F sharp, the G, you kind of add that extra one in there. Do, 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 the C. So that's that note there. Do, 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 do. So you could probably just do like down strums for that too. Yeah, and then it just goes back into the chorus. Chorus is the same as the first few times. And then you can, you know, you can land that plane however you want to land it, however you want to finish the song. Yeah, I think that's a wrap. So I hope this helps you guys out. I hope it helps your guitar playing. I hope it helps you be able to worship through some of these tough challenging seasons you may be in with anxiety or negative thoughts or doubt or depression or anything like that. So definitely leave a comment if you have questions on this, if you're confused on anything. And then if you're new to the channel, head on over to the community tab on my channel. I post some verses of the week, some scripture, some live stream updates, some subscriber giveaways, a bunch of cool stuff. So if you're new to the channel, drop your name, drop a comment where you're from. I'd love to connect with you. And I hope this helps you guys out. Praying for you. And I'll catch you in the next one.